In this video, I want to look at the effects of the metaverse on society. The investment bank Jefferies says the metaverse will be the biggest disruptor to how we live ever seen. We're now talking about the third iteration of the internet that gives us a more immersive experience where you go inside the internet using an avatar, or where the internet comes to you in a more immersive augmented reality world. And we see a lot of this today already. Simply Google dinosaurs and you can put them as augmented reality versions into your room, or try on glasses in augmented reality. We can watch video concerts in Fortnite or immerse ourselves in the world of avatar-based dating. So what I want to do here is to look at the positive and the negative effects on society. The metaverse will change how we play. We already have virtual reality games, and big franchises like Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft and Doom are available in virtual reality. We will also see a transformation of entertainment and the way we watch sports, for example. In the future, we can put our VR goggles on and you can put yourself in the middle of a football pitch to watch the game. We already have ABBA Voyage, the new concert where ABBA actually performs as digital holograms. And we will see a more combination of games and other aspects. And we've seen this with DJ Marshmello or Travis Scott performing their concerts in the game Fortnite. The metaverse will change how we shop. IKEA was a pioneer in creating their Places app that allows us to place their furniture using augmented reality into our living rooms to see what they actually look like. Nowadays, companies like L'Oreal offer you to virtually try on makeup. Apple allows you to put the latest gadgets they are selling into your room in augmented reality and you walk around it. And we have Bolly allowing you to not only try glasses on using their app, but also try them out so you see what the world will look like through the front camera of your phone, and they use AI to make this all happen. So shopping will be transformed in the metaverse. The metaverse will change how we learn. Again, children can now completely immerse themselves. They can take a history tour by transporting themselves into different places in different times. We have already seen this in Poland, where augmented and virtual reality is used in science lesson. And we see this with companies like Skanska using virtual reality for their health and safety training. The metaverse will transform how we look after our health. We already have virtual reality counseling available today, where we can do things like exposure therapy, where we experience things we are scared of in a safe environment. We have augmented reality guided operations, and nowadays surgeons can train operations on a digital twin. And we also see this increasingly in terms of looking after our own health, where we have guided yoga using augmented and virtual reality. The metaverse will also transform how we travel. Hotels are already using virtual reality experiences, so we can go there and visit places in the virtual world before we go there. When we get there, we can then use augmented reality to help us guide around and get more information. And in the future, you will simply be able to transport yourself anywhere in the world, exploring places like Rio de Janeiro, Rome or Dubai in the virtual world. And you will have better guided tours as well. So if you actually manage to travel there, you can then use augmented reality to learn about your surroundings. The metaverse will change how we create new things. We are now bringing in digital twins, so digital replicas of real-world objects, and we can simulate them. And we're already seeing this in Formula One, for example, where they use a digital twin to create new race cars and try them out in the virtual world. And then there are companies like Nvidia who have created the Omniverse, where you basically can create a complete architecture of a building in the virtual world and then put on your VR goggles to walk around it, to simulate what it will look like at sunset, how it will look like when it's really busy. And this will happen more and more, that we co-create in the virtual world. But the metaverse will also bring challenges for society. With more immersive, more digitized experiences come challenges around privacy, for example. Virtual reality goggles can use eye tracking, for example. They can even monitor our physical reactions via haptic devices. So more personalized data will be collected. We also have to think about how we protect our children, because as they immerse themselves into these digital worlds and put on virtual reality goggles, we don't even know where they are and what they're doing, we need to find ways to monitor our children. There are also health concerns when it comes to more immersive technology, especially VR, where people talk about a VR hangover or post-VR sadness, that after you've experienced this amazing, immersive world, you suddenly come back to the real world, which might not feel as exciting. And I also feel that it will make cyber addiction a much bigger problem because of these tempting virtual worlds. We also have to think about access inequality. We need to have money and infrastructure in place we need headsets, we need good headsets and smartphones to use augmented reality. We need good headsets to experience VR and good connectivity, and not everyone in the world has access to this. In terms of regulation, it will create new gray areas. Can a virtual act, for example, be a crime? As we now immerse ourselves in this digital world, for example, using VR goggles and a haptic suit that allows people to touch you, again, if someone touches you inappropriately, is this a crime? Those will be regulatory challenges we have to address in the future. I also feel that it could desensitize people, as we are creating increasingly real environments where people in games feel as if they are really there, and they act to maybe slaughter someone or kill someone. Might this desensitize people for the real world? And another challenge for me is identity hacking, where we're experiencing this world using a digital avatar that looks like us, sounds like us. You might meet people in the digital world. How do you know that this is really them and no one has actually stolen their identity? So there are lots of challenges, but also a huge level of opportunities. To stay on top of all of this, make sure you subscribe to my channel or check out my book, Extended Reality in Practice, where I look into all of these aspects in a lot more detail.